Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Whoopin' podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bag. Big sexy. Woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah. Podcast, 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 podcast. Woo, pig, woo, pig, woo, pig, woo, pig, podcast, football, basketball, whatever you need, podcast, woo, pig. Shout out to fans, man. Woo, pig. Keep the support alive, let's get it. Podcast, you know we gon' keep it real every time, every single time. Podcast, woo, pig, woo, pig.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Woo Pig Podcast, coming to you live from the Insurance Max Studios, where we talking about everything Arkansas Razorback football and basketball every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. It's Sunday. It's a makeup day for us. But you know, make sure you check us out on the woopig.com. Follow us on Twitter so you know you can be updated every time we try to mess up the schedule for you. But man, what I really want you guys to do, experience peace of mind with Insurance Max, your one-stop solution for home, auto, commercial insurance statewide. Don't wait. Call today for a free, no-obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max, where protection meets affordability. Dial now and safeguard what matters most. 870-534-2823. Talk to my guy, Wes, Caleb, or Sandy. They're going to take real good care of you. And the Woo Pig Podcast, man, we streaming on all major platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Man, we even on Rumble. Make sure you subscribe to us on all our platforms. But if you enjoy audio only, we everywhere too. Apple Podcasts. We really rock with Spotify because you can switch between audio and video over there. Make sure you run that up for your boys. And we can't forget about the OG sponsor, 3M Electric. Serving Northwest Arkansas, they're your trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor. As a SDV OSB, they're dependable and reliable with no job too big or small when it comes to your electrical needs. Contact 3M Electric, 479-408-9865. Let them know you heard it on the New Pig Podcast. And man, we can't forget about our new sponsor, Remax Platinum, serving Central and South Arkansas. You're looking for your dream home or sell a property hassle-free? Look no further than Remax Platinum, where client satisfaction is their top priority. When you're buying, selling, or investing, Melody and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful. Ready to take that next step? Contact Melody, 501-366-4407, and let Remax Platinum turn your real estate dreams into reality. Don't wait, call now. Man, sorry for the mix-up earlier on the earlier screen. It's my fault. I'll take 100% responsibility for it. That's my bad. But you already know who I got in the building while we kicking this thing off.
Yo, what it do, Woo Pig family? It's your boy G Holmes in the building, a.k.a. Big Sexy. Somebody out there holler for me. Oh my God. What it do, OD?
Baby, hey,
Man.
we back. Missed the show yesterday,
Hey,
but we got a good show for you guys today, man. You know how we do.
Good.
How was your weekend, man? How your weekend been?
I was good, man. It wasn't too bad, man. We was busy.
Yeah.
We had our convention on Saturday, and then we did a brunch today. Man, we did a lot of stuff, man. Me and April we've been busy this weekend, bro. What about you?
Man, same for me, man. When we had our assembly yesterday and went out for eating and drinking. Next thing you know, man, it's 8:00.
Man, what you said.
And so we came back and just chilled out, hung out today, went to the gym early this morning, just ripping and running all day. You know how the business go.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Good weekend, though.
Yeah. But we got to take the bad little brother everywhere we go, baby. What's going on?
Man, here he go.
Guess who's back again? What they do, Woo Pig fam? It's the bad little brother, Woo Pig Deezy, back with my guys. What's up, man? Y'all said y'all weekend was pretty good. Mine was too.
Yeah. You do
what's
you
up,
good,
man.
bro. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I kicked it so hard in Fayetteville with y'all last weekend. I had to make up this weekend. I had some people that was looking for me. So, you know.
But man, let's get into the show, man. We picked up hold on, let me where's my we picked up a linebacker out of the portal.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
If I can find the right one. Hill. I think that's it right here. Who is Larry
Kind of a-
Worth?
Kind of a freak of nature, too.
Is this the veteran linebacker we need to solidify the linebackers? Is
We
this
talked
our
about that
guy?
linebacker. Boy, we talked about that linebacker room.
We did.
Let's
did.
talk about it.
Let's take a look at Larry, man, for a minute, man. Out of Jacksonville State, man, he got 63. Last year he had 63 tackles, 1 pick, 3 sacks, 220 pounds, 6'4". Man, what y'all think about Larry Worth, man?
So when I was looking at him and watched some of the tape on him, he got a real, he played bigger than, 220, that's big. That's pretty big for a linebacker, and 6'4". Man, the dude plays really, really light on his feet. He's got a lot of range in his coverage. So I really do like him. And at 6'4", I was like, wait a minute, is that a typo? 6'4" linebacker? You don't really normally see those type of that size of a player playing in a defensive position. Usually the 6'4" guys are on offense. So I'm interested to really, see him in some game time situations, not just on film, see him live and see how he works out at that linebacker position.
Deezy, what you thinking about him?
Man, I'm gonna kind of echo some of those same sentiments, but I had to do the bad little brother deep dive as well. So let's talk about Mr. Worth. All right, so we all know that our Razorbacks needed a veteran linebacker, somebody who's played a little bit of ball, somebody you don't got to bring in and start all the way over from step one. I think this guy is that. Now, is he a superstar, a SEC caliber linebacker? I don't know just yet. As you can see, the stats don't blow you out of the water. But when you got a 6'4", 220 frame and you kind of specialize in pass rushing, which is something that we need, I think he can work. I'll say that. So do I expect him to blow it out of the water this season? Nah. But if he can be a quality backup, get some sacks, I'll take him. So I think they looked at the potential with this one. Like that 6'4", 220 frame is what you want. So, yeah, I think he is the veteran linebacker support teacher that we kind of needed. If he can get in and teach the young guys how to grow up a little faster, I'll take it.
I've been stalking his YouTube page, man. He got a YouTube page where he kind of does these different day in the life videos, and I think we probably, I don't know what kind of player he is. He look fast. He look like he can do a lot of things. Most of the times when you see a 6'4" guy, you think of a middle linebacker. You think of Brian Urlacher, 6'4". Tremaine Edmonds, 6'5". The problem is the 220. Hey, we got to get this boy on a real diet out here. We need to put some. He need about 25, if not 30 pounds.
Facts.
So you saying he need to be about 250?
240 to 250. He needs some weight. That Chick-fil-A he eating ain't gonna get the job done.
At the linebacker position.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what I say though. So this is I think Unbiased Man said this in the comments. He was talking about he needs to gain weight as well.
Okay.
But think about this, OD. At 6'4", though. 6'4", Urlacher was a freak of nature. Would you not agree?
Urlacher was a safety in college.
But what I'm saying is, but do you not think that those two positions, at safety and linebacker, are pretty much, can you play both of those positions? You think?
What I'm saying is, he gotta get in the kitchen. He gotta go and use that meal card. He gotta go down and get them sausage and grits, biscuits and gravy, and get on a real plan to add weight.
Okay.
He gonna have to eat. He gotta eat because he's 6'4". Naturally, he probably can't gain a lot of weight.
That's facts.
But everybody can gain weight. They just gotta eat. But when you got
But you don't want them to just be big, though. I mean, it's not about just weight. You're gonna have to put muscle on at that height, man. Sometimes it's hard to put on muscle when you that big.
Bro, when you got state-of-the-art facilities, you got a nutritionist, they telling you this is what you gotta eat. You show up at the meal place. We got this meal ready for you.
Facts.
I need you to eat 6,000 calories, buddy, and we gonna find a way to give it to you.
Facts.
Because he gonna have he needs some weight.
Okay. I mean, I think I would agree, but I don't know. You know, like I said, he's clearly this is his operating weight because he's been through a season there at what was it, Jackson? Was it what was
Jacksonville State?
Yeah, Jacksonville State. So he been through a season. So this is his fighting weight. You know what I mean? So in order for him to gain weight and keep that weight, man, that's gonna be that's a tall task because this is where he wants. I mean, his body wants to operate clearly at a high level. That's all I was saying.
I think it's the fish in the pond type deal. I mean, the fish get bigger if it's in a bigger pond. So it probably was hard when you on that Jacksonville State diet. But I think once you come to that U of A meal plan, I think he'll get it pretty soon. So
I mean, that could be true. That could be true too.
Sam Jones says, "Man, all y'all tripping. Drew Sanders was dominant 6'5" and only 233, a first round talent.
Facts.
He wasn't no first round talent. He went in the third round. And did you hear Drew Sanders' name called at all this year? Hey, bro, NFL is a different beast. You envision where you want to be, not where you at. And if you want to be first round talent, you show up at the combine 6'4", 245 pounds, and you can run a 4.5. You first round talent. Drew Sanders wasn't first round talent, which is why he went in the third round. I got to shoot back at you, Sam Jones.
Ooh, that sounds like a little pistol play. Okay.
Hey, shout out to my guy, Big Man Ross. He says, "Let's get it, baby." Man, we appreciate you supporting the channel, man.
Big Man Ross in the building.
All right, man. Let's jump back into it, man. So, hey, I'm overall though. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm happy he coming to the Hill, man. He looks like a guy with a lot of energy. I mean, he's a fast guy. So, hey, I like him coming off the edge. Maybe they'll experiment with him a little bit. Throw him out there on the DE and see what he can come up. Some blitzes. I'm excited for the young man. He's a worker. I mean, like I said, I've been stalking his YouTube page all day, and he putting in that work. He putting in that work.
Yes,
man.
Sir. Welcome, Rodney. Come holler at your boys.
Hey, I hit him up on Twitter, man. I was trying to see if I can get him on tonight.
Come holler at your boys, Rod. I mean, Larry.
So yeah. So next on the list, man, we got a running back. Another one. His name is Rodney
Hill.
Rodney Hill. I mean, is this a fit? Why are we getting another running back? I mean,
I don't know, man. Our stable so packed.
Wrong one. 50 carries last year, 190 yards rushing, 3.8 average. He weighs 190 pounds, 5'10". Man, what's his specialty, man? Why we go get another running back?
I don't know.
Thank you.
DZ, what you say?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I think it's just crazy. If you truly think, we all got to watch that spring game for ourselves. Of all the holes in this team, I hate to say that we wasting the scholarship on this. Now, I'm going to say this. Just in case you watching this, Rodney, I like what I see from the tape. You didn't get a lot of playing time, but you also was on an undefeated team. So I'm pretty sure there wasn't a lot of playing time going around. I like how, as a small back, he's explosive and he loves to get physical. I didn't expect that. I'm looking at this little frame. I'm like, he probably a little speed back. He gonna drop them shoulder downs and put it in you. And one of his best highlights is against LSU. That's an SEC team, so we know it's gonna translate. But with all that being said, we need so many defensive tackles. We need another linebacker on top of the one we just talked about. We could use some more DBs. We could use some more offensive line. So I think we only down to 7-6 available scholarships left. So I think this was a risky move when we got such a good stable of running backs right now. So do I think we needed this? I'm not gonna say that, but I don't think it's as bad as I thought it was gonna be once I watched that tape.
So he'll be a good fit, but we didn't really need him because there was really no holes.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna take a different approach because if you look at the stable of backs we got the guy from I'm gonna start at the bottom. We got Dom. That's the bruiser. We got the bruiser. We got Braylon. He's another bruiser. Then we got DeBinion, and we don't know what we don't know about DeBinion. I mean, sometimes DeBinion. I mean, I ain't seen greatness from DeBinion yet. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I mean, he always get got by the grass monster all the time. The grass monster got him. Why you falling and ain't nobody touch you? I said, hey,
the grass monster.
The turf monster got him. If we on grass, he's slipping. If he on turf, he falling. Hey, so I ain't seen greatness. Then we got our guy from Utah. Everybody saying he's a beast, but we don't know yet. I'm just saying we don't know. So out of those guys, this guy is different because he's faster. He's fast. Yeah. He can come out the backfield. He's that Darren Sproles type build, even though he's just 2 inches taller. I feel like this guy could be a change of pace based on all the other backs we got. He is different than all of them.
I can see that. I'm not mad at that take.
Yeah. So,
well, it could be good.
So maybe it's a place for him.
I mean, maybe we just need to see what type of scheme they put him in. I mean, even if he's in the rotation, I think we'll have a better feel of that because we didn't get to see him in the spring game. So the next time we're going to see him is at UAPB. So let's see what they do with him. I mean, it might be like you say, a little change of pace back. What they used to call the scat back. Yeah. He might be the scat back.
And I think the last piece that we also not thinking about is this. When you got a Tom Brady or a Peyton Manning type quarterback that's going to stay in the pocket and dissect, that's when I want to see 5 running backs. That's when I want to see a stable. But when you got a Lamar Jackson, you got to factor in the amount of rushes that he going to take himself. So I think for all the people that's in the comment section saying, we need 5, do we? Our 5th is our quarterback, in case y'all forgot. But y'all gonna see.
So let me ask you something, DZ. So based off what you're saying, are you saying that Green is going to be more of a back that's going to be a run first guy?
I believe so. I believe they're going to try their best to make Taylor a pocket thrower. But once, you know how it is, when we get in the thick of that season, it's about what are you best at? And
his instinct. So you're saying his instinct is going to be a run-first quarterback, because that's basically what Lamar Jackson is, a run-first quarterback. Everybody understands that. Now, he can make some reads, and if it ain't there, if he don't see it, he's not going to wait on it. That's the type of quarterback he is. He's going to try to get it with his legs. So that's what I feel like when you make that comparison. I'm making sure that I got that comparison correct. You making that type of comparison, so you feel like Green is going to be that type of quarterback for the Razorbacks.
Definitely. I think we're looking at Matt Jones 2.0. And I think that's the best way I can say it.
Gotcha.
The real Matt Jones.
But I'm with that though. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know where your mind was at. So, but I'm with that, because Matt Jones was always a guy that could he could see the field. He was really a run first guy too. He can make the throws, but he wasn't no heck of a passer. He gonna make one read, maybe two. If you're going on that streak route, he can get it under you, but he can make you miss. And if that blitz missed, he was gonna eat you. Because that next dude that was coming from the linebacker position, bruh, you too slow. You too slow with it. I'm already by you. You can't get the right angle. And so, and if he can be that kind of guy and be the type of guy that can make the throws, I mean, it could be special.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, hopefully we'll get a chance to see him out there, man. He got 3 years of eligibility left. So hey, we gonna see. Let me read my super chats, man, before we go to the next segment, man. My guy Tonka Todd, man.
Yo, Tonka Todd in the building.
My man.
Man, Tonka Todd say, man, y'all boys better smash the like button. And
Yes,
subscribe.
sir.
Make sure y'all
Hit the like button.
Oh man, we on YouTube. Let's see how many people we got in here, man. We got 217 people in the building, 67 likes. Big trash.
Oh no, y'all
my
terrible,
goodness.
bro.
Come on, man.
67? Y'all should be ashamed.
Come on now, man.
What
This is-
more
y'all should
do
be.
you want from me?
I know, right? Y'all should be ashamed. He said.
I gotta get my. I gotta get my.
sit there,
soundboard
you
back
sitting there on your
fixed.
couch. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. That's right. Go and run it. Yeah, exactly. You talking
Hold
to
on,
you.
man. I got one more. I got one more super chat, man. Hold on. Zach Fletcher.
What up, Zach?
Man, thanks for supporting the channel, man. He says Anthony Davis said Kenny Payne transformed him.
Wow. Okay. Player development.
Come on now.
Mm.
That's
Hey,
what
so
we've been
that's all they
talking
good at.
about.
We
But
gonna
that's
save,
what we've been.
we gonna save this
So-
one right here. We gonna come back and talk about. We gonna get into that
That
little
one.
basketball tidbit.
Yeah, we got to
we
get
gonna-
Coach Box on here for that one.
We gonna save that one, man. We gonna save that one. We gonna come back to you.
We'll
Zach.
save it. We'll save it.
Thank you.
We got to get Coach Box. Everybody want to know what he got to think about Payne some more now. Anyway,
Yeah, man. Thank you for supporting the channel, though. We appreciate it. Let's see here. I don't think I created nothing for this other guy. Nah, I didn't. But let's see here, man. We got Patterson, Paris Patterson, hitting the portal.
Mhm.
Can we afford to lose offensive lineman? DZ, what's up with this dude, man? Who is he?
So we got Paris Patterson. We talking about a 6'6", 352-pound red shirt freshman out of St. Louis. Oh, the type of kid you just don't want to lose to the portal, especially when you're a team that's struggling with the offensive line type struggles that we had last season. I mean, he just a guy that you want to build your future on. Like, even if he wasn't that guy this season, in the future with that type of size and us to have the self-proclaimed greatest offensive line mind in the game, you really want a guy like Paris Patterson, excuse me. So I really hate that we losing him right now. I understand that he's young. He still got a lot of eligibility left, so he can go use that wherever he wants. But I hate that we losing him. I say that.
Really? I don't know. I get
6'6",
I mean,
350.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's somebody
that's a
you
grown
got to
man.
develop. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a big boy. That's a big boy. So I would love to have seen them develop him, but I mean, he's 6'6". I mean, I'm sure he like, yo, I got to get up. I need to play. I need to put some tape out there.
I want to play.
Yeah.
So,
Can't blame him.
I mean, and I completely understand that. You know, the days of the guys being three deep in a position are over. And I mean, the schools are not going to be able to have that cushion of being 2 and 3 deep like the old school Nick Saban, Alabama teams, where it didn't even matter at whatever position I mean, we got another 5-star that's been sitting over here in the system for the last 2 years. They don't lose nothing. So as the teams, the dynamic of the team is going to change a little bit, or has changed a little bit.
yeah.
Yep. Times are changing.
Yeah, they definitely doing that, man. So, but hey, I wish Paris Patterson the best, man, wherever he lands.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens, man. Maybe another case of the shoulda, woulda, couldas, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we get somebody to replace him, man. That's all I ask. If we can do that, I'll be okay.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see here, man. What we got next on the agenda, man? On the agenda, man. Razorback fans delusional about what our program can do. Is the expectation of the fans about Arkansas being football dominant delusional? Is this something that this can actually happen?
That's a
is that a real question? I mean, really, that what we doing? Come on, bro.
Are we doing it or we ain't doing it? I want to know.
Deezy, you want to take it first? What you want?
Yeah. Let me get into it because I know you're ready to eat it up. So
go get into it, little brother.
So the basis of the question is this: why do we feel as Razorback fans, what in our past should conclude the fact that we should be dominating in the sport of football? And let's think about it. When I think about my life per se, the only time I can truly say we were dominant was when Petrino was here last. That was a long time ago. We talking 13, 14 years. And then even before then, how long was it? We was probably in the Southwest Conference still. So it's been a minute. I mean, we in our heads, we tell ourselves like, no, we're a football powerhouse. We've always, when did we dominate? Y'all talking about the 70s? Y'all, I don't know, man. I think at some point we got to be real with ourselves and realize, hey, Nolan was real. Corliss was real. Ty Day was real. When I think about D-Mac and some of our football legends, it's like almost, barely. I think we might have to face the fact with this new Coach Cal hiring and all the hype, how we on ESPN every day now, I think we a basketball and baseball school. I'm sorry. You heard it here first. I'm sorry.
Well, for me, I'm like, okay, a fan expectation about the football team. Imagine this. We have had a basketball team that has been pretty decent, but our football team ain't really been doing nothing. We've been barely making it. We didn't make it last year. We didn't make it this past season. So do I expect us to be dominant with the things that we have in play? And when I say the things we have in play, nah, man, it ain't Sam Pittman. Because you know how I feel about Sam Pittman, man. He can get on down if that's what he chooses to do. But we're going to have to ride with him one more year, and then we're going to make a decision at the end of the year. But I think that we have, as a university and as a program, enough to win in football. It's not too much to ask for us to be a 8 to 10 win a school program. So come on, man. No, I don't think it's delusional. That's not a delusion as a expectation of a program that is so rich in everything. Everything. Why not? I said what I said.
Man, I'm gonna say this, man. I think I like to tell quick stories, man, about delusion. I once upon a time I challenged a quarterback in Madden. I was delusional that I could beat this man, and I hadn't even bought the game yet. I felt like I had enough Madden games that I could do that. But I really had retired from Madden. I was just going to be like, man, I've been playing Madden all my life. Well, just because I've been playing Madden all my life, I didn't take into account that this dude really plays Madden like it's real life. He knew every freaking play in his playbook, and anytime my defense looked one way, he was doing something else going the other way. And I'm sorry, but fans are who we are. We always gonna be delusional that our program is gonna do better things. That's just what it is. I am delusional that the Chicago Bears actually will get a quarterback that can throw for 4,000 yards.
Not
Will
gonna
it happen? I don't know, but I'm hopeful. I think it's going to happen. So I don't think being delusional about expecting your program to be dominant is a bad thing. And I'm still going to continue to be delusional as a fan that the Razorbacks, the Bears, the Spurs will be relevant again. Now, Box, what you got to say?
Hey, man. Hey, let the church say amen. Because if we could get that trifecta, I would be probably one of the happiest people on earth. If we can get that trifecta.
Maybe once. Maybe once in a
Maybe once in a lifetime you can get the trifecta.
Box, talk to us, man.
Stuff.
What up? Man, you know what?
Yeah.
I was busy, bro, and I didn't get your theme music, and I am sorry.
Yeah, we already discussed that a month ago.
But I'm sorry, man. My bad, bro. I'll get it.
Hey,
Even
this
April
what I'm
said something about it.
This is what I'm going to say. I said this before. Arkansas can win 5 straight championships. Within the state of Arkansas can be a football school. That ain't going to never change.
Right,
That
you said
will
we could win
never
5
change.
what?
We can win 5 straight championships in basketball. Arkansas will forever be a football school in the state of Arkansas. Now, outside Arkansas, they're a basketball school. But in the state of Arkansas, they will forever be a football state.
So we delusional.
Yes, you are. Another thing, if Arkansas get the right coach, we can win. We was number 3 when Petrino was there. And that was without NIL. So don't think we can't. Because Missouri been a bottom dweller forever. They winning. So don't say we can't win. Don't say we now we might not beat the Alabama. Ain't nobody gonna beat them but Georgia. But we can contend.
So why? Okay, so you're the same guy that will say in basketball that you're only going to settle for championships and all this type of mess, but in football you're going to just openly admit we're not going to beat the Alabamas and the Georgias. You know what you mean?
I didn't say that. I said with the right coach.
Bruh, you just now said that, man. Come on, bro.
Let me explain it to you, G. Holmes, so you can hear it. Make sure you put your ear up to the thing. That will never be another Alabama. That will never be another Georgia. That's what I said.
Alabama, hey, man, we're not talking about old stuff no more, man. Alabama ain't the same Alabama, man, because Nick Saban ain't there. So we don't even know what Alabama gonna be.
So back to my point, we can be relevant in football. Now, if you were listening, you would have heard that.
But that's the question. Are we delusional by saying that, you know, we feel like the Hogs can be dominant? Exactly. You must didn't understand the question.
I would fix my mic up. Everybody said my mic.
Exactly.
I was fixing my mic because everybody said my mic low. You know the thing about you, Greg Holmes. When you wrong, you try to overtalk everybody.
Oh my God! Exactly. Here we go with that. Wait a minute.
Exactly. So what you saying don't matter in my head, but we can be relevant again.
I think so too. I hope that we are.
But let me say this
sooner rather than later, huh?
And the only thing I gotta say is this though, and I feel like this kind of answers that question for us. Why did the boosters jump to throw money at the basketball program when they would never do that for the football? Where was this same energy when we almost had Kiffin before Pittman?
I don't think they like Pittman. Keep it a bean.
But I'm saying before we got Pittman, we could have. They could have been, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't no NIL before then, bro. Wasn't no NIL before then.
Thank you.
That's true.
Pittman NIL is in Pittman's era.
Hey, the boosters is football. The boosters are football people. If they get their coach, they're gonna throw major money at football. If they get their coach. Now we didn't like Gus Malzahn, but them boosters would have thrown major money at Gus Malzahn.
Yeah, they probably, yeah.
Well,
but he don't burn the bridge up on the hill though, bro.
What they do? What did he
You know,
do?
you remember that's the whole Mitch Mustang and that other kid that they had, that little scandal that they had up there. Yeah, that's just a bad, that's a bad look for him, and he won't ever come back. I can tell you that as a coach.
He didn't bring no bridge. They did, because the only thing he wanted to do with Mitch Mustang to start. He was undefeated. Why won't you listen to him? That's the only thing he wanted to do, him to start. That's it. Houston Nutt wanted to take him out. So that wasn't nothing to do with Gus Malzahn.
Yeah, but whatever it is, I mean, it's some rocky roads he got on the hill. That's all I'm saying. It's a little shit.
Evidently he don't, because some of them boosters was willing to pay $16 million.
Well, I mean, that could be true. I mean, that's also true. They may have forgive him. They get the, so they'll throw them the olive branch a lot quicker. You know what I'm talking about? So he good now. He may be good. They'll throw him a few million.
Man. We've been cooking on this topic for the last 36 minutes, man. We gotta pay some bills. So we're gonna holler at our sponsors, man. We're gonna give him a few minutes, man. Here we go, DZ.
Yes, sir. So a quick shout out to our newest sponsor, Remax Platinum, serving Central and South Arkansas. Looking to find your dream home or sell your property hassle-free? Look no further than Remax Platinum Realty, where client satisfaction is their top priority, whether you're buying, selling, or investing. Melody and her team are here to help. And if you're looking for a smooth and successful real estate journey, call those guys at 501-366-4407. Get them a call and let them know you heard it from the Woo Pig podcast. And then if you want to experience peace of mind, you know who to hit up. Insurance Max, your one-stop solution for home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. Don't wait. Call today for a free, no-obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max, where protection meets affordability. Get those guys a call at 870-534-2823. And last but not least, we got to give love to our guys at 3M Electric. Serving Northwest Arkansas, they're your trusted commercial and residential electric contractor. As an SDV OSB, they're dependable and reliable with not a single job too big or too small. So get those guys at 3M Electric a call at 479-408-9865. And let them know you heard it from the #1 podcast in the world. Woo Pig, baby.
But man, y'all know it's time, man, when we open this thing up, man, to the hog pen. Man, we got a full slate tonight, man. Boys is ready to talk about these hogs.
Yes, sir. Hey, shout out to what's his name, man? Music. Something like that. I think his name was Music. Shout out, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel, man. He in Alabama. Shout out Music Hard. Found the Woo Pig podcast, man. All the way down there in Alabama. What up, Tonka?
What's up, baby?
Oh, man. Unbiased.
Yes, sir.
That's who need theme music. We got Boss Hog in the building. Yes, sir. We cooking tonight. I can tell you right now, we cooking.
Bro, we got
and
Ty,
Coach
we got Unbiased, we got Boss Hog, and Box. Y'all know what's going
about
down
to cook tonight, man. We
Mr.
cooking
Woo
tonight,
Pig
man.
Avengers.
Y'all go tell somebody about it. How everybody doing today, man?
Well, I tell you, if I was doing any better, I'd have to clone myself.
Man, it's good to see Tonka back in the building with us. Boss Hall, both of them were done recovered from the things that they had going on. Unbiased is waking up from his beating that he took last night because Garcia straight mollywopped your boy. Had him out there.
That's not my boy. I'm not invested in. Hey. I mean, I was wrong with my pick, but I'm not invested in Haney. That's not my guy.
He made that boy take some melatonin last night.
Night. Go to sleep. Boy. I was hoping that Steve Willis was the referee, but he was the referee on the co-main. I love Steve Willis as a ref, but Harvey usually good. He wasn't that good last night.
Nah, here we go. Making excuses. Here we go.
Hey, man, get them super chats. Hey, get them super chats, OD, before we start cooking.
Yeah, let me read my super chats. Then we gonna get the cookie. Look at unbiased out here trying to make excuses. We ain't trying to hear that.
Making excuses for what? Oh, you don't even know what you're talking about. The referee was trying to save Haynes.
Yo.
Shout out Jeremiah, man. Appreciate you supporting the channel.
Man,
big
appreciate
dog.
you, bro.
He said, man, Hog fans is supposed to feel or think we can have a good season every year, even though our records don't support it. You got to still have a little chance of hope that the Hogs can have a good season. That's why we fans.
That's what I'm talking about, Jeremiah. Bro, I feel the same way.
Man, shout out to B Trimmer. We have the number 2 ranked baseball team in the country. Show these guys some love once in a while.
Yo, man, shout out to the baseball Hogs. Yo, man, y'all doing y'all thing, man.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. I
Them
try to
bats
watch.
need to stay woke though. Them bats be sleep sometimes. I mean, listen, they be letting the pitching staff down a little bit. They be leaving too many runners stranded, but they're doing all right though. They got a nice road series win versus South Carolina. After taking that beat down on the third game from Alabama, and had a great midweek series versus Texas Tech where we came back being down 7-0 to win. So they're pretty scrappy. They just got to be more consistent with the bats, man. The bats have got to be more consistent because when it comes down to Omaha time, if your bats go cold, you go home. So
we need unbiased to come do a Razorback baseball podcast for us.
I can do it.
Really?
Old Spiles Outdoors,
we don't watch
man. Thank you for supporting the channel. He says, I think this year's football team can go 8-4 or 9-3. This year's team just seems for fired up and ready to go after it. Go Hogs. And we gonna come back on that, man. We gonna come back to that. Let me keep reading my super chats before we get to cooking. Bobby Sheesnit. He said DZ on his ad read game lately. Woo Pig podcast on fire.
Appreciate you, man. Hey, all heroes ain't bad little brothers, you know what I mean?
All right, man. Let's get into it. I'm gonna run my whole situation back, man. We're gonna ask y'all around the horn what y'all think about Larry Worth. Larry Worth, Box, what you think about him?
I didn't think we need no small linebacker. I think we need a real middle linebacker.
So you agree with me saying he gonna need 25 plus pounds?
Yeah, but it's the thing about 20 pounds. You can put 20 pounds on during the summer. You're going to lose 10 of them back during August. So you really ain't putting on but 10 pounds. And so
I disagree with that.
200, everybody that put on 20 pounds during the summer lose it during August. That's facts. The heat is going to get it off for you.
More sandwiches.
Yeah, you just eat more sandwiches.
Then you got bad weight.
Not really. That's not true.
Urlacher
was drafted at 220. He played his whole life at 250.
Hey, he got on steroids.
Come on, bro.
You better get on. Hey, the only thing that can help old boy at linebacker, he better get on some snacks.
Boss Hog. Come on, Boss Hog. What you think? What you think about this guy, Larry Worth, man?
I mean, I like the height and everything, but he'll light in the back end. He gonna have to add some. I'm like Box. He gonna have to add at least 30 pounds because he gonna lose some of that off. I mean, you're gonna lose some of that doing all that running. I mean, you're gonna lose it in August and September. I mean, that's just facts, you know. So yeah, he gonna have to get on it, and he gonna have to get on some supplements and all that stuff. Hard.
I agree with that.
But the Hogs needed him. I don't think they needed that running back, but they definitely needed the linebacker.
They need the running back.
Unbiased?
We gonna cook on him on the running back. I'm gonna come back to the whole topics. We gonna run them across the board. Unbiased, man. Wake up, man.
What are you talking about, man? You ever picking at me? I'm gonna come at you. Keep it up, OD.
OD,
We do
wait
not
a minute,
know
unbiased.
Larry's worth right now.
Wait a minute, unbiased. OD, that boy is full of what you call yourself today on Twitter? He full of that
Crow?
I was eating crow.
crow. Yeah, he full of that crow today, so he's sleeping.
Yeah, I was eating crow. But I still had Devin Haney, but let's get back to the topic at hand. We do not know Larry's worth right now. That's a play on his name. Yeah, bars. We needed another linebacker in the room.
Right.
We need depth. We need the depth, clearly. But 220 is 6'4" in the SEC will get you ran over. You got to put some pounds on. He's going to have to muscle up some. It's just 220 in the linebacker in the SEC. That might be okay in the passing game, but in the running game, he's going to get chipped out of the play. So you got to put some pounds on the young man. Welcome to the Hill. Hope you do well. God bless. Put on some pounds. Eat more sandwiches.
Okay. Tonka,
what you think?
Well, I like his size as far as his height. I like his footwork. I watched some highlight tape on him. The kid's got some real upside. He's got some real promise. I'll give him that. But he needs some biscuits and gravy in his life. He needs a fat woman to come into his life to help him gain some weight. Because 220 ain't going to get it done. And not even on passing downs is 220 going to get it done. And I know people in the chat's going to say, well, Drew Sanders weighed more than 220 people. Okay. He weighed more than 220. Okay. And the kid may be fast, but what happens with every undersized linebacker at Arkansas that's expected to take on blocks? They disappear in the wash and then you never see them.
Yeah.
That's real. But this is my question. Is this a part in linebacker that we need?
I'm sorry. Say that question one more time, DZ, because you faded out a bit.
Yeah. What I was saying was the second part to this question is this the veteran linebacker that we need? Like, think about that as well. Not only, we know he got the size, the 6'4" size, but do y'all think that a year and a half, 2 years at Jacksonville State can even help in the SEC?
From a leadership position, yes. From a work ethic position, yes, because work ethic and leadership has nothing to do with where you went to school at. It has everything to do with who you are inside, right? Now, is he that guy? We don't know yet, and that's what the season is going to show us.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Oh, hold up. Justin, what do you think about this guy, Larry Worth?
I mean, I want to go back to the size that everybody keeps talking about. I'm going to name a player that's on our team right now that is
you real low, man. You real low.
234. And that is Xavier. So actually, am I better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Am I better, guys? Okay. All right. Xavier Sorey is 6'3", 224.
You ain't prove shit.
So
sorry.
While we're talking about size, I don't hear any complaints about Xavier Sorey from our defensive staff and how good he is.
Hey, I feel that, but look at the overlay that OD got on the bottom left of your screen.
Like Tonka said,
look at that picture on the bottom left of your screen. Don't that look like a wide receiver to y'all? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, he does. I mean,
he look like a DB.
linebacker.
Like
And you brought up Torrey when he played a lick of ball. In Georgia, he had thorns in his booty, and now he's here and he ain't did anything yet. So that's not a good example because he ain't proved it on the field yet. Put some pounds on.
Hey, Bias ain't showing no love, is he?
Hey, we gon'
Facts.
I hope Larry Worth comes here and shows us all the business. It shows why, he got clearly the guy got game. I like I said, I've been stalking his page, his YouTube page where he's making videos. Nice guy. All I'm asking is he the guy, and I think more than anything, he's going to be a guy that's going to have to be developed. There's no way in the world he's SEC ready right now. In some circumstances, could I see him on the field in passing downs? Yes, because he's fast, he long, he can go get you a tackle when he need to chase down somebody. I see that. But on clear, like they gonna run the ball, man. Can you imagine him meeting a 230-pound running back in the hole who 5'9", 5'10"? Hey, bro. Hey.
That boy gonna turn into Bay Falls.
Like Darren McFadden would say, baby, hey, we got that wood right here. Hey, you better come with it in the hole. You 220. I need you on the meal plan immediately. So that's all I'm saying. Oh, man. So before we move on to the next guy, if you got any questions, make sure you put a Q. We're going to get those. We got a new episode we're going to be rolling out, a mailbag. So we're going to take those questions and we're going to be creating a new whole extra day of content based around the questions that you asked during the podcast. So make sure you put your Q in there and ask your question. We're going to go back and get those and make a whole entire episode. It'll be recorded. It won't be a live stream, but that's how we're going to handle that. Moving on to our next guy, Mr. Hill. Now, the question is, why we go get another running back? And we're going to go the opposite way. We're going to start with Justin and make our way back that way. So, Justin, why we get another running back? What you think about this guy?
Because Damo, R-Dub, and Jaquindon are going to be gone next year, and we only have one more running back, and that's Braylon.
R-Dub ain't no
So we
senior.
need somebody with
He ain't no.
eligibility.
He's just a junior.
Is he just a junior?
He's just a junior.
Yeah. The being
Okay,
junior.
so it would just be R-Dub and Braylon Russell. We still need numbers. And who are they recruiting at running back?
I mean, we create at least one good one in the state every year, and then we'll pull one from Georgia or Texas. But I feel what you're saying though. That's actually a decent point. I like that.
Yeah.
What you think about it, Tom?
He could be a great. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say he could be a good back. He could be like Traylon Smith. He could be that scat back like Traylon. That would be a good look. But I just think they did it for recruiting reasons because they need the numbers.
Okay. Tonka?
Yeah, I agree with that. We still need numbers in the running back room. You got to remember, Augustov hit the portal after the spring game, which is a good thing for Arkansas because he was incredibly indecisive. He was a tiptoe bandit. He couldn't hit the hole, and from everything I saw in practice and everything. So we needed somebody else, but more importantly, we needed to change the pace back because if you noticed in the spring game, they were running a lot of two-back sets. And if you line up a power back and a scat back and you put the scat back in motion and you have the wide receivers that we do and the quarterback that we have that's got excellent ball placement, that spreads out the defense thin, which actually helps the run game. So I think he's a fit, and I'm excited about this guy. This guy is, I'm telling you, he's going to do some great things on the Hill.
Okay. Unbiased.
DEPTH. Depth. We need depth. So I don't want to hear people, why we get a running back? We just had one leave. Probably was easy to get one. They spotted him, grabbed him. Hopefully he can produce, be a change of pace guy, help out in the running back room. There are other positions that we do have a little bit more of a need, but it was an easy fill. Welcome to the Hill.
Okay. Boss Hog.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, they got. I mean, the Hogs
We're
are
gonna let you
not
cook in a
hurting
minute,
that
Deezy.
bad at running back. I mean, they got some walk-ons and stuff. I mean, unless they feel that Johnson is not fully all the way there yet, from his knee. I mean, because we saw how he was last year. So, I mean, that could be a possibility. But otherwise than that, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, they could use that spot for something else. I mean, you can always get a fresh back next year, instead of worrying, okay, we're going to get this guy now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think it was a wasted.
Okay.
Thank
Box.
I don't agree with the trying to get depth for next year because that stuff don't mean nothing this day and age. We don't never have no trouble recruiting running backs. The ones we can't get, we can get out of the portal. They got him for one reason and one reason only, because he brings something to the table none of our running backs do. But Petrino need a fast running back to be opposite of them big running backs. That's what they got him for. They could have went and got a bigger running back in the portal. They choose him because they got a need for his abilities on this team. They ain't caring about it next year. They got a need for this team for his ability because he's fast. He's a scat back. We ain't got no scat backs on this team.
I ain't mad at that.
Not at all. Not at all.
That's a
Over
fire
here.
The gospel box.
I'm gonna read my super chats real quick. DZ had a point he wanted to bring out. Eric D28, man, shout out to you, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. He says, fellas, the era of the 240-pound linebacker is over. You lighter, faster linebackers that can pass cover. Man, what y'all think about that, man? I'm gonna cook on this for a minute. I'm gonna cook on this for just
It's like a little hybrid back.
Hold on. I'm gonna cook on this one for a minute. I'm gonna let everybody come back and we're gonna answer this question here. We wanna highlight a good one. What y'all think about that? Is it over? G?
No.
No. I mean, for me, I think that that's going to be a situational type of thing, because I mean, sometimes you have those freak of natures like you're talking about that Urlacher. That's a 6'4", 245 pound, 250 pound just specimen that's all over the place. But he did have some deficiencies. Whenever you get that big, I don't care who you are and what kind of abilities you are, you're gonna lose speed. 250 pounds at that level of play with those professionals versus a 230, there's going to be a little bit of a speed difference, and a little bit of a speed makes a lot of difference at a high level. So I don't know. Maybe that error is, I mean, it just depends on the style of ball that the team or the coach is trying to scheme in. So do I think it's over? Not necessarily, but the West Coast style offense of a lot of passing and stuff, it makes those type of linebackers sometimes be better because they can't pass cover and not necessarily have to do that run game defense.
I'm gonna just throw this out here before we get everybody else's comment. Fred Warner, 6'3", 230. Roquan Smith, 6'1", 236. Quincy Williams, 5'11", 225. Demario Davis, 6'2", 248. Bobby Wagner, 6 feet, 242 pounds. Patrick Queen, 6 feet, 230. Those are your all-pro running linebackers in the NFL. There's only one. I mean, we had a 230 and a 225. I mean, so those are the small ones. And Fred, what's his name? Fred, I can't remember his last name. Fred Warner. Considered one of the probably the best linebacker in the NFL right now. 6'3", 230. So
I mean, he in that range.
Yeah. So I don't think any of us are far off in what we saying that he gonna have to pick up a couple more pounds. But hey, maybe we got some. I mean, what you guys think on those numbers, on those players I just threw out? Box.
Easy.
I mean,
Let's get easy to get a chance to say nothing in a while.
Yeah, man. I love it. I don't think we in this new age where it feels like defense is dying and it feels like running the ball is dead. I promise it's not. They just working on a way to reinvent it right now. I think we will never stop running the ball in football. Now, I don't know. Some of these tackling rules they're making maybe, but for the next 5 years for sure, they are still going to run the ball. And the way these running backs set up, if you don't got some junk in your trunk, you're going to be on the ground grabbing ankles, getting drugged. And you can't be that. So what I think is going to happen is we might just use less of the big linebackers. You're going to have that 230, 240 guy in the middle, and then you're going to have some hybrids on the side. But those hybrids go both ways. You got the ones that's hand in the dirt, Mike Parsons, and then you got the more coverage type linebackers. So, no, I don't think it's going to die. I still think the guy that's coming in, Mr. Worth, need to put a few pounds on him. So, no, I don't think that 240 linebacker is dying at all. Matter of fact, they running 4.4s now, so get ready.
Okay. Box, what say you, man?
Yeah.
Hold on, Tucker.
I think you just can't be a 220-pound linebacker player for Arkansas. Alabama and Georgia, LSU, yes. They defense tackle, no tackle, 300-some pounds and can play. They're going to keep that offensive lineman off their linebackers. So they more free to roam than ours. Ours going to be in the mix. So we need bigger linebackers to compensate for our defensive tackle and nose tackle at Arkansas.
Facts.
Boss Hog, is the era of 240-pound linebackers dead?
No. I mean, Dre Greenlaw, he came to Arkansas as a safety. Arkansas needed help at linebacker because a couple of linebackers got hurt. And Greenlaw came in. He brought the wood. I mean, if you can hit, you can play pretty much any position. If you coming from the defensive back to a linebacker, if you can hit, But you still gonna need somebody that's at least 230, 235 on up.
Okay.
And like Bach said, I mean, Arkansas, we ain't never had just a stout defensive line to free up our linebacker. We never had it.
Okay. I'm biased. Is it dead?
Fellas, is the era of bad super chat comments over? No. And neither is the era of 240-pound linebackers. Get out of here.
All right, Tonka, what say you, man?
Okay, so Eric, let me explain something to you from a coach's point of view, okay? In order to successfully tackle a ball carrier, you have to, 1, have leverage on the ball carrier, 2, express speed to power to the ball carrier, 3, wrap up, 4, keep driving your legs, and 5, they will go backwards. Okay. Now, the one thing that has not been brought up is the height of these linebackers that OD was talking about. The linebacker is 5'11", under 6 foot. Yeah, he can get away with that because he's short. He's already got the leverage, so he can go speed to power and tackle. Okay. The guy in question we're talking about is 6'4", 220 pounds. That's a different body type. Mm-hmm. So the days of the 240 linebacker being over. Man, you need to go research how to play football or maybe watch some football or something because I think you're watching badminton.
Hey, Tonka.
But Tonka, so you're saying that...
wait a minute, OD, Greg. From a coach on this podcast, what you said ain't got nothing to do with what I said. Because what I said is true. If your defense tackle, no tackles is small, your linebacker's in trouble. And you can't be a 220-pound linebacker battling offensive lineman. Them facts.
Oh, that's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, Box, is that's what this DC is expecting the linebackers to do, is to take on these linemen. And at 6'4", 220, you ain't going to get the job done.
We don't offer big defensive tackles and no tackles either. For them to come.
That's the truth.
That's a problem.
That's the truth.
Hey, we got one. Ian Jafard is huge.
Yeah. Hey, Justin.
Hey.
That boy big.
What do you say about this, man? My fault. There we go. There you go.
I don't think it's dead, but I guess our linebackers are in trouble because we only have 2 that are 238 and up. Everybody else is 227 and below on our roster right now.
Read them off. You got them there. I know you write everything down, so I know you already know. What's the linebackers' weight?
Sorry.
Names and weight.
All right, Xavier Sori, 6'3", 224. Alex Sanford, 6'1", 226. Juju Pope, 6 foot, 203. Brad Spence, 6'2", 240. Carson Dean, 6'4", 238. Justin Logan, 6'2", 226. Brooks Yurchek, 6'1", 221. Brooks Booth, 6 foot, 226. Caden Henley, 6'3", 232. Mason S, 6'2", 223.
Shook. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, they all need to gain some weight. That's what it sounds like to me. I ain't gonna lie. They all.
I mean, that's what y'all. I mean, if that's what we're going with.
The starter don't.
Yeah.
Spence don't.
I'm biased. I see you,
Yeah,
you
Spence.
got your finger up.
What you got to say, unbiased?
The best linebacker out of the core was 240. And then one of the weaknesses of our defense we've been talking about is the linebacking core. What's 2 + 2 equal, guys? 4. It doesn't equal 5.
Thank
it
you.
doesn't equal 3. Oh, yeah. And Mello said, who do we coach? He want to know, who do we coach?
Man, we ain't Mello ain't talking about that, man. I'm gonna go back and read my super chats, man.
Man, Mello ain't talking about nothing. Mello, come man, holler at us,
He
man.
said,
Come kick it with your
fake
boys, bro.
coaches.
Hey, Zach Fletcher, man.
Come
he-
kick it
Mello
with
has
your
some
boys,
internet
Mello.
coaches.
He says, not all 220 aren't the same. Look at Sori and Worth. Are the same. I'm assuming that's what he's saying. Not all 220-pound linebackers are the same. Look at Sori and Worth.
That's true. That's
We're
true.
gonna see what both of them do in a little bit. So we're gonna see what they do. Jeremiah, man, thank you for supporting the channel. He says getting running backs when we need depth in the linebackers, O-line, and D-line room is straight diabolical. Arkansas always has no problem getting backs. We need depth in other positions. Hey, that's facts.
Woo-wee.
Hey,
Man, we do.
bad
Just
little
there,
brother
just don't
said
get
it's
him.
a problem.
Don't get the running back at all, though, right? Don't get him because we have other needs. Don't get him at all because because we don't need a running back at all. Like, come on, guys, stop. The fan base drives me nuts sometimes with their PTSD type talk comments. Good grief.
We be all right.
I mean, they still
Thank
could
you,
have got a running back, but they could have waited.
Shout out Great Bread, man. Thank you for supporting the channel, man. He says, look at Georgia linebackers. They have some in the 220 range. Hey.
Third string.
But
to go back to the point Box made, they also have big defensive linemen that keep their linebackers clean, so they can be smaller and more athletic.
Facts.
And that's facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Box
So-
be knowing what he talking about
And it's not so
sometimes.
much the weight.
He words there, too.
People focusing
So-
on the weight, but the point is, we talking about the entire build. He's 6'4", 220. That's skinny. We seen the picture. That's we not saying that, it just got to be over 220 or 240. We saying, does he look like a linebacker when you put it all together? And the boy just skinny. That's it. I see him as
Yeah,
our
I mean, it's
fourth or fifth best linebacker today.
I see him as a safety or nickelback.
Well,
maybe that's. I mean, maybe we don't know what capacity he'll be used in either.
nope, we don't know.
I can see them putting him at nickelback and putting Snack Johnson at cornerback.
I like that.
I don't.
That could be interesting.
I don't see that.
I mean,
Why
y'all
you
keep
say?
saying we need
Who gon-
cornerback depth. Y'all keep
Who?
you
Oh,
keep
I'm
saying
sorry.
we
Let
need
me get.
cornerback depth.
Let me make sure I understand this right. You saying Worth is gonna be a linebacker? I mean, put him in the nickelback. Is that what you're saying?
Nickelback play off the line. They do a lot of linebacker stuff at a nickelback.
Okay, make this make sense for
that's
me, man.
Box.
This don't make sense for me, Box. I'm gonna put a 6'4" guy in the slot to cover Wes Welker.
No, he covering tight ends mostly,
Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that.
and playing the run. That's what a linebacker
They
did.
did that with Jericho Nelson. Arkansas did it with Jericho Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all keep saying, but some of y'all keep saying we need a cornerback. Put Snack Johnson at cornerback.
Arkansas
That covers
play-
your cornerback worries.
Arkansas play 4-2-5. They linebacker is never gonna be on the slot receiver. They always gonna be on the tight end.
But they've been working some new defensive schemes this year. Like,
Well, I want to see him.
they've been doing some 3-man fronts.
I want to see him.
OD
I
said,
wanna see
"Show
him.
me."
Yeah, I want to see him.
OD.
Moving on to the next topic, man. Moving on to the next topic.
Wait.
We
Hey, man,
we done beat that. We done beat that dead horse.
Hey, wait just a second, man. We got 400 people in here, man. And we only got 139 likes. Look, folks.
160
We appreciate
you coming in.
Twitter though.
Well, hey, it doesn't matter.
They can't
Wherever
like
you
it.
are, I know all of you haven't hit it. Just hit the like button for your boys, man. We trying to keep ourselves in that algorithm. So hit the like button. Let's go.
All right. So here we go. Paris Patterson. This may be a short topic for some of us. I know Tonka, he got a love affair with the offensive lineman. He may want to expound on that a little bit more. What y'all think about us? Can we afford to lose these offensive linemen? Whoever want to go first on the end.
I
Box.
want
Hell
to
no.
test on this one.
So Justin, you say now.
Man.
What do you think about this guy?
Hell
you
no.
think what do you think about this dude?
Man, it sucks that he's gone. I mean, like DZ said earlier, he's a big guy. We could use offensive line. He's just a freshman. So, I mean, but it all goes back to people want to play right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tucker Todd?
I think we could afford to lose this guy simply because it's my understanding, word on the streets is that there was a problem with work ethics and there was a problem with attitude. And guys like that can be a cancer in your locker room. So him, if what I heard was true, then yeah, we can afford to lose him. But overall, no, we can't afford to lose no offensive lineman. We got a guard playing center, folks. Come on now.
And we just lost out on that one that we were going for. That center we were going for.
Hickman,
Branson
yeah.
Hickman. He was the number 3 inside offensive lineman in the portal.
And a true
So
center.
we can't afford to lose linemen, but you know what we can't afford? Garbage comments
What's
like
that?
bunk the fake woo pig. We can afford to lose those trash comments that's coming from him, but we can't afford to lose offensive linemen.
Man, you
But
know
if
I
you
don't
said
really
the
look at
Celtics,
all
you're
these
right about
comments,
that.
right?
What
I'm being
bump talking
petty right
about?
I don't know what's going on in the chat.
Well, yeah, the bunk, the fake woo pig cornball behind. We can afford to lose you. We can't lose offensive linemen. Remember that. But
you know, you
Tonka,
always got to
if
troll.
that's true though, that could be an addition. That can be an addition by subtraction. But they got to they got to fill that body though. They got to put somebody least competent, and we already needed another old lineman or two. So now you add another one. So it look like they got some work to do.
Balls out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. If what Tonka said is true, yeah. I mean, that cat need to go. I mean, they already had problems last year in the locker room. They don't need more problems this year in the locker room. But they do need more offensive linemen. And they're gonna have to get on it because, like you said, we got a guard playing center. Then the backup center is a guard. So
Mm.
I mean, we we need all the help we can on offensive line.
Box.
Man.
I ain't really worried about. I ain't really worried about the guards playing center because our last good centers didn't get drafted because they was a center. They got drafted because they was a guard. So, and this other guy that's leaving, I'm not really concerned about a third stringer leaving. Just to be honest with you.
Okay. Let me mess around with my guy Bunk, man. Everybody, y'all should know Bunk by now, man. He come in here, he trolls just about every episode. It's either him or Natasha. The one thing I can say about Bunk is he really just in here trolling, man. Dude really, he rock with us, man. He say some crazy stuff all the time just to be in the chat talking crazy. So y'all just gotta overlook Bunk,
talking
man.
crazy.
Y'all
look
put a
over
stock
him.
in his mouth. Or garlic on his fingertips. Forget that.
He just in there trolling, man. Oh,
Hey,
but man,
what's
let's
the
see.
center that's playing for the Hey, OD, what's the center that's playing for the Detroit Lions?
Deezy.
Frank
You probably know
Ragnow.
better than I
Frank
forgot his
Ragnow.
name. I know he played for Arkansas.
Hey, if we really worried about the guard playing center, Frank Ragnow wouldn't be in the NFL right now because he got the NFL because he switched to center from guard. So just because we got a guard
Right,
center,
but-
we see what he do in the game.
Right,
It's
but
pretty
though
common,
he
but it's
played
still
multiple years at center.
And he was
But he had
good
to
at it.
start at some
These
point.
guys we got ain't that good at it. But these guys we got ain't that good at it, Box.
They got to be to snap the ball consistently
Addison
without,
Nichols,
I didn't see no mishandled snaps in the spring game. That's enough for me right now.
I didn't. It was pretty clean.
Yeah.
Last year was pretty clean too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we didn't have. Yeah,
No,
that
it
that
wasn't.
exchange was good.
He
I think
said
we had
last year.
I think we may have had a
last year,
problem with the long
Bo-
snapper last year, but the regular guy, I mean, we was good.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would have to
seeing- looking at
disagree
list of
with the
schools that
center
reached out to
position.
Patterson.
Hey, man,
What'd you
Matt says this cap Addison has looked good all spring.
Yeah, I feel the same. I haven't seen any center problems.
Mm.
Now maybe a second string, I don't know what's gonna happen, but he looked good to me.
Mm-hmm.
The center position, you just can't go in like you doing a regular position because they snapping the ball, they calling the offensive reads, plus they got to snap it and look to block. That don't happen overnight.
Mm-hmm. Take a lot. You got to be able to snap the ball and get to that first step. That's not easy.
Hey, I just want to give y'all a service announcement. Arkansas Razorbacks is a basketball school. Word to Mello.
Yo,
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yo, come on now, I'm biased, man. We not switching, bro. We not a basketball school. We just got
We're a
Cal.
basketball school since 1994, 1995. I'm just giving you the news.
I think we might be delusional.
Yo. Yeah, well, how y'all feel about that, man? How y'all feel, really, man? I know this ain't one of the topics, but man, how y'all feel about that? Is the Arkansas Razorbacks now a basketball school? Box, what you say, baby?
You know, we can last year during some of the Razorback basketball games, even the year before that, when we played a no-9 team, the gym was kind of empty. Arkansas can be 0 for 8, and they still gonna get 40, 50,000 people in and around the Razorback Stadium. They can be 0 and 8.
Not true.
Must had us going to the Elite 8 and against a scrub team. Against a scrub team, we didn't have half the stadium full. That's true. You ain't
Mark, she was doing
so I don't expect you to be in this conversation.
Mark, she was doing so good.
My first game.
Wait a minute.
My first game was Chad Moore's game.
So Box, are you saying that the Razorbacks are a football or a basketball school now?
I already said that Arkansas will fail be a football school because that's what the boosters like. It's football. They put their money in basketball till they get a football coach. Arkansas will fail be a football school.
Okay. Hey, Boss Hog, what you say? Is Arkansas a basketball school now that we hired Cal, or a football school?
I mean, I disagree with Box. I mean, Arkansas has been a basketball school for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, football always makes the money. I mean, look at Kentucky. Cal was at Kentucky. Football was bringing in the money. You know, football wasn't winning, but everybody knew that Kentucky was a basketball school. I mean, football always bringing the most money in any sport. I mean, that's facts. But Arkansas football program ain't dead squat. You know what I'm saying? Basketball, baseball, and track has been. You know what I'm saying? That's where all the knowledge is at. You know, so yeah. I mean, this is basketball school.
Hey, Boss Hog, you know the difference, Boss Hog? Kentucky ain't never been a football school. They always been a basketball school.
Never.
Since you've been living. You can't say that about Arkansas. So
well,
your analogy ain't quite accurate.
Okay, Box.
I mean, you want to count the 60s, Box? That's what the championship. We done with the thing.
And you still could debate that because Texas say they want it, you know what I'm saying, compared to Arkansas winning it that year. You know what I'm saying? But otherwise, Arkansas ain't dead squat. Yeah, we have some good players, you know what I'm saying, they go off to the NFL. But where all the players get drafted at? Basketball. You know what I'm saying? That basketball is where it's at.
Wow.
Arkansas got the most excitement out of basketball. You know, baseball.
Who got the most? Who got the best? Who got the best players?
Hey, hold on now. Okay, unbiased. Now, unbiased. What you say? Unbiased. What you say? Is Arkansas a football school or a basketball school?
I guarantee you right now, if you put a poll up, it's basketball. Right now, I want to talk basketball. I don't even want to talk football right now. I want to talk recruiting news. So when we get to that, let me know. You heard me? Rub that on your chest with Luminary.
So we got two basketball schools, one football school. Talker, what you say? Is Arkansas a football or a basketball school right now?
I'm going to go with the third option, and I'm going to say Arkansas is a round ball that includes baseball and softball, and a tennis shoe school, meaning track and field.
Wow. Woo-wee.
But no.
All right, Justin. Justin, is Arkansas a football or a basketball school right now?
We're in almost everything school. Football.
Oh, look at you.
But right now, we're not winning in it. We're
not the
almost
participation
everything
trophy.
school. If football were to jump up there, we're everything.
Mr. Participation Trophy. He said we are everything
Think
school.
about that. Almost everything school. Almost. And think about that. At the press
Almost everything
conference, Cal
school,
was
man.
up there, and they introduced all the coaches and all of them that were ranked. Think about how many of our programs are ranked.
Yeah. All right. I mean, it's your take, baby. You know, you tell me. I'm asking you. That's the take you chose. Deezy, what say you, baby? Is Arkansas a football or a basketball program?
I'm gonna jump in real quick. I'm gonna mute all y'all for just a second because I can't nobody hear y'all right now.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, y'all
This guy.
y'all been going for a minute. I've been just kind of moderating, doing my thing. But Jeremiah hit us with the $10 super chat, man. He says losing another offensive lineman solidifies why we need depth in the O-line and D-line room. If someone gets injured, we back in the same position we was this past season. No lies detected. We got to keep them offensive linemen.
Y'all want a running back.
They can't hear you, DZ. Old school outdoors.
Yeah, they can.
Why can't Arkansas
They
be
can
both?
hear you.
No, they can't. Why can't Arkansas be both? Woo pig suey. Hey, I agree with that 100%, man. Why can't we be both? That's just what I want to know. We should be able to be both. Eric D28.
Yeah.
Man, thank you for supporting the channel, man. He says Arkansas is a B-ball school. Once football ends, I said what I said. Hey, so you see what he's saying.
Ooh, I said what I said, baby. I said what I said, man. You know how it go at the barbershop.
They can't hear you. I don't understand why y'all keep talking. They can't hear y'all. I'm telling you, they can't hear you.
Oh,
Listen to me.
All right.
I got to read my super chat. Y'all had me behind, man. Zach Fletcher. Football changes the Arkansas economy. Facts. 100% facts, man. Football run this thing. And when y'all get done, basketball ain't running nothing but they mouth. You hear me? So I agree with Zach Fletcher.
Ooh.
It's a football school, man. Now, they can hear
Well,
y'all
that means
now.
we a trash school then, because our football team trash.
Hey, I got a round the horn
So,
question.
okay. Wait a minute. DZ ain't even answered the question yet.
Oh, go.
DZ, is Arkansas a football or a basketball school?
Arkansas, it belongs to the sport where they just had, for the first time in school history, 3 of our biggest donors in the entire state come together in the same room to get a man paid. Whatever sport that is, that's the sport that our school belongs to. I hate to say it.
Thank you, DZ.
Ooh.
Talk, DZ.
Ooh,
Talk.
that means that means it's a basketball school.
That's that
So-
Gen
Said
Z
what he
talking.
said.
Okay, so I think
That's because y'all,
Arkansas
whatever y'all is
is.
run off hope.
Oh, well, okay. This is
Hello.
how I feel about it.
This comment right here, it puts
Hold
everything.
on just a second.
Hold on, no. I'm gonna shut this whole conversation down right here. This one comment. What are the podcast analytics from football shows and basketball shows? And this right here is the black two sugars. When football is kicking, this podcast is on fire.
Hey,
It's on fire. We got
it's on
we
fire,
got
man.
way
Everybody.
more views on football content than basketball content.
Yep. Then basketball. That's
Arkansas.
I
facts.
disagree. Your
Man,
most popular one is Cal.
No, it was not. Our most popular video is the offensive line coach that went to Mississippi State. Whenever you get done,
You think
offensive
so?
line
I
coach.
can't remember.
I know. You know. I know. The offensive line coach is our most popular video. Okay,
Hey,
But the
we
next two
don't
is
have
basketball.
But OD,
Boss Hog in the building. We had Boss
hold
Hog
up.
in the building for the last couple episodes.
what
That don't happen during basketball season.
Yep.
No. I'm about to put somebody in the green room. Who want to volunteer?
It
Because I
don't.
got somebody in the back.
I can't wait to football. I can't wait to football season.
Hey, I already
I'll volunteer.
Clicked off of YouTube. All right. Son of a biscuit eater. All right,
it's
we back.
It's back
we
on now.
up. Yeah, it's
ain't
back
on
up.
YouTube.
It should be back up here in just a second.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
Yeah, it's back up now. I see it.
Yeah. It,
Oh,
it,
man.
it clicked me off.
On my end.
Yeah, it the audio got out of sync.
What up,
so
Mello?
This what I'm gonna do.
what he do?
I know why it's doing it. I'm gonna have to kick some people off. Who want to go?
You might as well kick me off. I'm already in the background.
You know what I'm saying?
Go with
Okay.
their head, Mello.
All right, we're gonna go 7. All right, so who we got left? We got Melo and who we got?
Boss Hog.
Boss Hog. Chunk of Todd here.
Boss Hog, the OG. You know, Boss Hog don't fool with us in football, basketball season. Talking about he had the triple COVID. Remember?
Triple COVID.
I said, Boss Hog, where you been, bro? Ah, man, I had COVID like for 2 months. We was like, what? 2 months?
Yeah.
He said he got the COVID, what they call long COVID. I said, God, dog, long COVID?
All right, so now let's jump back into it. Melo.
That hit a little bit different. Melo.
Yo.
Why you yelling in the comments talking about we a basketball school? I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Yeah, what it do?
Bro,
Let them know,
when was
Melo.
the last time the football team did something?
Yeah, that doesn't dictate whether we a basketball or football school though, does it?
Ask me a question though.
When's the last time the basketball team won anything? 94, right? 94?
No. I ain't talking about winning no championship. I'm saying one time they done even went to the last time they done won 8 games.
So we crying, we yelling about the basketball team is doing something because they went to the Elite Eight. They ain't win
Why
that.
y'all don't never answer the question? Bro, I answer every question y'all ask me, bro. Can y'all answer my question, bro?
Last time they won more than 8 games was 2000. I don't know, whenever Traylon Burks was there. I can't remember what year that. 2020.
Oh,
Yeah, Pittman second
I
year.
tell you, bro, the basketball team I had a better shot at winning the national championship than the football team the past maybe 10 years, except probably 2 for the football team. Like, come on, bro, we're a basketball school. Ever since Musselman got there, bro, we've been a basketball school. Ever since Petrino left, we've been a basketball school.
But dig this though, Melo. All of the revenue. We talking about revenue. Now it may be how you feel. We a basketball school, but the revenue that is generated by the program, we're a football school.
Hold on, let me break this right here for you, bro.
I'm just saying. You got to tell me, because you also have to count, because whenever a SEC team, C team goes to a bowl game, that goes across the board and goes to they split it between all of the schools. There's only one tournament, SEC tournament. I mean, the NCAA tournament for basketball. It can only be one champion. So if an SEC team doesn't win, then you don't get that particular money. I think there might be money for each. I think there is money for each round, but not that many SEC teams getting there. They ain't splitting that much money in basketball. So most of those money, because there'll be several SEC C teams in bowl games, and they're gonna split that money. So it's a football. It's all football.
Well, in that case, every school then is a football school, because football is the moneymaker, period. That's the engine that drives the bus.
Vicariously, yes. But when you think about Kentucky, you don't think about their stellar football team. You think about their basketball team, because guess what? They are an SEC school, so they get that money from all the SEC schools. But their basketball team is more prominent than their football team. The last time their football team was just been really great is, remember when they had that big quarterback, Lorenzen? I think his name was Lorenzen or something. The big old
Lorenzo.
dude. Yeah,
the
Lorenzo.
hefty lefty.
Yeah, that big old dude.
We are Kentucky.
Yeah. So that's been a minute ago.
I hate to tell y'all, that's us. We are them. We ain't been good in a long time. Hey, our basketball stadium hold 19,000. Our football stadium holds 76,000. So yeah, I football gonna bring in the most money, but I hate to say it, we've only been relevant as far as any type of winning and bragging rights in basketball and baseball and track. Football just hasn't been it. Like it just hasn't.
It ain't been it. Yeah,
Not
you right.
not yet. Not yet. It's and this is something Box and I 100% agree on. It has everything to do with who your head coach is in football. And right now, in my opinion, Arkansas does not have a head coach in football.
Well, as soon
We've
as
not
they,
had one since 2020.
but I think I don't know. Box might have said this, but if it wasn't Sam Pittman, you know, at the helm, the donors would come. Did you say that, Box?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So yeah. So I feel like that. So I think if we get through this year, and guess what? So at the end of this football season, no matter what the football team does, you guess what's going to happen? They are going to be freaking excited for football or basketball season. I don't care what nobody say. So
every go ahead, Greg.
no, I mean I'm just saying. So that we're looking forward to basketball season through this football season, and really we were looking forward to football season. So if it busts, yeah, what they're gonna say is y'all need to go and spend some money and get rid of Sam Pittman. So that's it.
Every year we suck in football, just about. Not every year, but even when we suck, tailgating is still lit.
It's still. I mean, we having a good time. You right.
So,
Hey, can I?
but when you suck at basketball, ain't no tailgating at all.
Ain't no tailgating.
Can I explain why the football team bring all the money in?
Yo, what's up?
It's just because they play in the big stadium. How many people they hold in the stadium in Arkansas?
80,000.
Said that.
Exactly. So that's the only reason you say that about the money is because they
got to put 80,000 people in there.
But hey, Mello, that's not even the point. This the better point that we trying to argue. Why did they not fire Pittman after last season? Do y'all remember what the answer to that question was? It was because
they couldn't afford the buyout.
Exactly. But then when it came to basketball, we done dropped the stimulus package. We done made up some money.
The stimulus package. Hey man, we got it. Don't worry about it.
It's like y'all seeing the answer and y'all saying the answer, but y'all like, nah, I like football more.
Daisy, that ain't true.
I'm sorry.
That ain't true because they had if they had they coach they wanted, they would have came up with that $16 million.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't even put the effort in to go get their coach.
They couldn't get the coach they wanted. The only coach they wanted was Gus Malzahn. They were finna pay him $16 million to go stay in Hot Springs. They had a guy Gus Malzahn. Promise you that.
Hey, OD, put the Eric D2028. He want the call in number, man. So put that call in number in the chat, man, for Eric. You want to come up and kick it with us, Eric? We OD about to put it up there, man. Call in, man. Say what you got. Say what you going to say, man. I said what I said.
Hey, can I do a round the horn question on two quick questions? You just answer one question, quick.
What's up?
Who is the best player Arkansas ever put in the pro?
On what sport?
NBA.
So in basketball, who is the best Arkansas Razorback professional?
Yeah, I'll give you
basketball.
Two basketball.
Joe Johnson, Sidney Moncrief.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, OD, why you just D-boying like that, man?
All right, what about football?
It's the answer.
What about football?
It's the answer.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
What about
Steve
football?
Football, I would say Lance Allworth and Steve Atwater.
Steve Atwater.
Steve Atwater. Hold up, did Dan Hampton go to Arkansas?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Steve Hampton, Steve Atwater, Dan Hampton.
Because Dan Hampton played for the Bears, didn't he?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If you put Steve Atwater and Dan Hampton or Lance, whatever his name is, up against Joe Johnson and Sidney Moncrief, who had a better career?
Ooh, against those four?
No, just those two against those two.
That's four people.
Yeah, now you put the two football players up against two basketball players. Which one of that quartet had the better career?
Football.
Basketball.
What?
Basketball. Dude.
Football,
Yeah.
definitely. We talking about some
Steve
Hall of
Steve
Famers.
Atwater is a Hall of Famer.
He is a Hall of Famer. I'm gonna
Dan
go football.
Hampton, I'm not sure if he's a Hall of Famer.
No,
But he
he's
got a
not.
Super
I don't
Bowl.
think so. He won the Super Bowl in '85. I know that.
Joe Johnson
Super
will be a
Bowls.
Hall of Famer
Super Bowl shuffle.
based on the stats, but he never was. He never could win.
Bro,
He never
who
won anything.
Who on the football thing? 10-time All Pro that you just said.
What you mean?
Being an All Pro in football is way harder than it is in basketball.
Man, we just saying the stats, man. We stat men right now. We just calling out stats.
What you mean, bro?
Steve Atwater got the closest.
To
you
what?
saying? Joe was a 10-time All Pro.
Okay, let me ask y'all this.
Well,
who got the better players from Arkansas in the pros, football or basketball? Who got the most?
basketball.
Basketball. Basketball.
Arkansas
How?
got a lot of football players.
Who?
But basketball wise,
Well,
we got
yeah.
really going crazy, especially lately. Bobby P.
You just
Come on, man.
named Cindy Moncrief. Corliss Weiss wasn't a good basketball player in the pro. Todd Day wasn't.
What you mean he won 6 Man of the Year? What you talking about?
Bro, Todd Day was not a good pro. He had one good year, if that. Corliss
Yeah,
Weiss-
he was not, dog. I agree with Bob. He was not a good pro.
The football players had a more longer career and a better career than the basketball players did.
You know what? I ain't gonna hold him on that. He right.
So the football team
Hey, you know
is
what?
Arkansas football team.
Matt just hit us with a good comment though. Let me read this. Let me bring this up. I'm gonna pop this down.
What up, Matt? Kicking
And
it
then I
with your
got you.
boys.
Oh, we forgot about Sean Andrews.
Yeah, Sean Andrews was
Sean Andrews was only a
Peyton Hillis. Peyton Hillis.
He only went to the Pro Bowl 2 times. He ain't going to the Hall of Fame, bro. Get that down.
Bro, that
I hate
dude was
to
a stud when he played. Get out of here.
He only went to the Pro Bowl 2 times. Not a Hall of Famer, bro. Come on now.
That dude was a stud when he played.
Bro,
Get
he
out of here.
I think Peyton
Corliss
Hillis just
Williamson.
got put in the College Football Hall of Fame, but he's not gonna get the NFL.
Thank you, D.
Yeah, you don't have we don't have any NBA basketball Hall of Famers. That is true. But we do have some
Sidney
NFL. Huh? Sidney
Isn't Sidney
Moncrief?
Moncrief?
I don't think so.
Definitely in the Hall of Fame.
How you know?
Sidney-
Google it.
Look it up. I don't gotta Google it, Box. I know. You Google.
Well, you say a lot of stuff that I really need to look up.
He said you Google.
The boys hitting them. Hey, them boys hitting them keys over there. I hear y'all Googling.
I'm actually doing something else, but let me
Hey, Mello, forget about you, man. Hey, man. Hey, Mello, I'm through with you, man. You ain't even came and kicked it with me and Deezy, man. We right here in the same city, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
I work 6 days a week, man.
Hey,
I'm Jamaican man.
Yeah.
hey, but that means you got one day. You see what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Hey, I'm pulling up to the PB game for sure, though, man.
Bro, we can't even kick it like we was going to, bro.
Says who?
I mean, we was gonna do our thing, but it was gonna be epic, bro. And they changed it to Thursday, so a lot of our people can't even come because it's Thursday, man, on a holiday weekend. So they can't take off Wednesday and Thursday. So we all still going to the game though. Me, Box, Deezy, you still going to the game, right?
Man, I'm gonna find a way. I don't care what I gotta do. I'm in that thing, man.
Yeah, we all going to the game. We gonna go to the game. We just not gonna be able to kick it and tailgate like we had planned on it, and we knew, we ain't gonna be able to kick it like that. So, and I'm really upset about that because
Hey,
that
we
was gonna
ready
be
for
something special. What's up?
Ready for basketball season, man.
I know we already on that. We ready to get the basketball season, but I'm still very, very in tune to the football season, because I think we have the opportunity to be special. And the reason why I say we have the opportunity to be special is because, okay, and yeah, the number one thing is because I feel like all this stuff that's been going on with the basketball team has really put everybody on notice. Sam Pittman understands that, guess what? The Razorbacks are now invested in their sports programs, and we're talking about with the major donors. So guess what? I'm gonna have to get my act together. And if not, I'm out. We already know, everybody as a fan base knows that Sam Pittman will probably win, lose, or draw, will probably not be here next year. So now what we gonna do? Man, they're gonna pay for us to be able to do something. So, man, I'm just ready to make sure that we do have a good football season, because Bobby Petrino, he don't want to lose. This is his last run. He worked for Sam Pittman, so he wants Sam Pittman to win. It's his job too.
Jumping in here real quick, I got somebody on the hotline, man. We got Scout King Refugee who want to get in on this football conversation, man.
Scout King Refugee, what it do, baby?
Good grief.
What's the business?
Hey, Scout King, man, we talking about this football, man. We've been cooking for a while, so we're gonna let you get yours off, man. I'm sorry I missed your message, man, but once the show started, I don't be looking at my phone. But tell me what you want to talk about, man.
I heard y'all talking about that linebacker stuff and running back stuff, and y'all talking about the football schools, basketball. Yeah. I mean, all of that is debatable, but man, everybody knows it's football. I mean, that's just media talk, man. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know Arkansas football school.
Wow,
you win. It don't matter. Like you say, it could be Kentucky. You're a basketball school. As long as you win it, as soon as you start winning, the media dictate what you is and what you ain't. So I don't get caught up in all of that.
Okay.
I get caught up in what I know. And when I know football players when I see them, and I know football coaches when I see them.
Okay. So based on what you just said, let me ask you a question. What do you think about Mr. Worth, the linebacker, 6'4", Larry Worth out of Jacksonville State? What you think about him? Fraud, or is he a fraud, or is he a player?
I haven't looked at him. I didn't know he was coming into I see y'all title. So, but for me, he's the exact player that we got from Cincinnati.
Okay.
That's all he is. He's the exact player. Now, do he got the hardest spunk? We gonna find out. I wish he could have been around for the spring for us, but that's okay. So when we could put about 10 pounds on him on the summer, some more muscle on him, that'll be all good, because he's going to be that same exact player that we had from Cincinnati. That's what he's going to be.
Okay.
How the scout team? Never mind.
Hey, DZ said, how the Scout King, King not going to know.
Is that Dizzy?
That's DZ, yeah.
Because he's not his name. Yeah, I'm talking about, is that Dizzy? I mean, is he dizzy?
Hey, I get dizzy every time you speak, my guy. What you mean? Well, hey, this man said he the scout team refugee, but don't know nobody on the scout team. Don't know nobody we scouting. What are you doing? Man, get out of here.
Like I said, bro, hey, I ain't worried about this, because all my stuff is documented. If OD could make a cut up and everything I ever said on this program, y'all gonna be shocked. And y'all be like, "Ooh, he said that first. He said that first."
It'll be 22 seconds flat.
Nah, I bet it won't.
Snap.
Hey, check this out. Just like I told y'all once before when we was arguing at the end of the season about all this money and all this and that, I told y'all from the jump, Arkansas don't have no money. I said, who run Arkansas? It's the corporation. I told you who run the University of Arkansas.
Hey,
I told
Hey.
y'all that back
Scout
then
King.
with everybody going on. That's who running.
Hey, Scout King. So
Yes,
what
sir.
you just said is you don't know what you're talking about because they don't have no money. How they get Calipari?
Listen, Bob,
Bro,
you
he
hear
is
what I
over the
just
Pee Wee
said.
Flag
I
Football
said,
League.
I said,
You just said
University
that we
of
didn't have no money.
I'm gonna wait till you finish talking so you can hear me repeat this. So maybe y'all drinking too much tonight.
Yeah, but you literally
check this out.
just said we didn't have no money.
Listen what I said. No. Listen, I said the University of Arkansas does not have the money. I said the corporation runs Arkansas. Corporation, that means Tyson, Walmart, JB Hunt, them corporations, they don't have to do nothing with University of Arkansas. They don't want to.
Bro, that's every school.
See what I'm saying? That's why I say
every school.
The corporations run these schools.
Texas A&M didn't. Texas A&M didn't come up with $90 million to get rid of Jimbo Fisher. That's every school.
Exactly.
So what
that's
is your
why
point?
My point is, hey, that's why. No, my point is valid. Like I always say, y'all always talk about Arkansas. Arkansas ain't got nothing.
Hey,
it's the corporation got the money. That's why they don't want to call the shot.
Hey, I like you, I guess. But bro, don't come on here and say you the first person told us nothing. You ain't got it like that.
Hey,
don't be coming on here fronting and saying wait a minute, I let you talk. Hey, don't be coming on here telling us lies, talking about you the first person told us something. You ain't got it like that. OD, run back the tape.
I'm just the moderator, man. I'm just the moderator.
Hey, OD is
he cooking you over there.
OD, man, I will appreciate you. I will.
That's right. Start kissing OD butt because you're lying.
Hey, man. Hey, Box, owe you.
Hey, OD ain't gonna co-sign for you this time, partner. Don't get on here lying and playing like you told us. You the first person to tell us everything. You ain't. I'm speaking for Deezy.
No.
I'm speaking for Deezy. So don't come on here talking about you just this Scout King refugee. You probably from Dumas. You ain't no Scout King. You probably from Lake Village.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
That boy from Redfield.
I gotta take a break, man.
Got out of control quick.
Hey, man. Box away. Going up.
Hey, that boy from Rose City.
Hey, man. Box was cooking one. Hey, man, y'all help. Hey, man, anybody seen Scout King Refugee? Box cooked him. Whose audio sound like that? Who is that? They gotta go.
Is it me?
I don't know, but it's buzzing, bro.
It's not the bad little brother because I've been muting myself. But OD, you muted too.
Yeah, OD, we can't hear you. It's some. If it ain't you, it ain't me. You still muted, OD? We can't hear.
I'm gonna mute myself again and see if y'all still hear the buzzing.
No, we don't hear it right now.
Do you hear it now?
Yep.
So y'all telling me y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me?
We can hear you
now.
Okay. Let me read
I can
these.
hear you now, but yeah, it's you, Tonka.
It's you, Tonka.
See, now we can't hear you, OD.
Why am I? It's still trying to mute me. I don't know what's going on. Y'all see the
Yeah,
thing. We be a football school if we win more than 6 games. Dr. Dre, man, we appreciate you supporting the channel.
Dre.
Zach Fletcher, he says the difference is Cal. What? The difference is Cal if he brings Drake, AD, Monk, Boogie. That's a big deal. Brings in big money.
Come on, Drake.
Man, nobody care about no Drake, man.
Man,
He
come
gonna bring
on,
no
Breezy.
man.
Man,
Hey, the,
Come
the
on,
recruits
Breezy.
do.
man, I don't know why.
Uh-oh.
don't
Somebody
know why.
gave us another super chat right there.
It's a super sticker.
Chad. Oh, yeah.
What's going
Chad
on?
Mosley. Hey. Salt shaker. Okay.
Hey, we appreciate that, man.
Second like a salt shaker. Second like a salt shaker. Get crunk with it. Get loose with it.
I think what he's saying
like Shaw
is,
say.
I think he's saying we putting salt in the game. I think that's what he's saying with the salt shaker.
Oh, I thought he was talking about like, hey, like Shaw say, let Bruce hit it. I ain't know. Like Shaw say, let Bruce hit it. Woo.
Scout King, you still there?
I hope he is.
Man, that dude got knocked out. He gone.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Hey, man.
All
All right,
Okay,
now, back
good.
to the conversation,
good.
man.
Hey,
Back to the conversation y'all was having.
yeah, box was on your dome.
I ain't trying. I ain't come over to try to go back and forth. That's his opinion. I didn't say I was the first.
It's the barber shop. Wait,
when we was talking. Yeah, it's all good. It's all that's
it's
all
the
good. I
barber shop, man. Ain't no hard feelings.
Man, you can't dump that smoke.
I know.
Scout
All
King.
I'm saying, listen, all I'm saying is this, bro. I ain't got to argue with nobody in the shop or nothing because all this stuff is documented. So just go back and look at what I said so it won't be twisted all up tonight. Just go back and check it out what I said.
If we don't remember it, you didn't say it. Stop acting like you President Obama. You ain't got no Secret Service, bro. You really ain't got it. I mean, if you come in here, expect these blows to be coming to your head if you talking out of line.
Man, damn, Scout
Hey,
King.
Okay, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. Come on, let's get it.
I think it's unfair that y'all over talking Scout King and he can't get his point across. That's what I feel.
He ain't got no point. That's the
Okay,
problem.
they saying
But,
Mello.
but you don't know he got no point because y'all over talking him though.
Okay, y'all say Mello and
Yeah,
Box
I'll
is
get
ganging
teamed
up
up
on
on.
Scout King.
I'm saying the man can't get his point across because y'all won't let him talk.
Okay, go on, get it off. I mean, they listen to him the whole front.
What? I just got on here. What is y'all talking about?
Because you lying.
Let's talk about football, bro. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the Hogs. That's what I do. I talk about this football team and the Hogs. That's what I do. So let's talk
That's
about
what we were
that. I
doing.
ain't trying to go back and forth about.
Let's
That's
go.
what we were doing, but you were lying.
What you want to talk about?
We was
Okay,
talking. You
that's your
lied.
opinion, Bob.
Now we can't believe nothing
Okay,
you say.
you a lie too.
Prove it.
Okay, whatever. Man, what you
Bye,
want?
bye,
Ask me a
Felicia.
question.
So is we a football school
Ask
or a
me a
basketball
question.
school?
So, yeah, I'm biased.
told you we a
I'm
football
biased.
school.
Scout, hey, we also he's saying we're a football
We
school.
are a football school.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
I agree.
I completely
Okay,
disagree.
what's that?
But yeah,
Oh, my
Box
God.
won that one. You lost
Yeah,
that one, like they
I
say,
told-
man.
hey, I told-
Box
Listen,
won that
I
one.
told y'all about the football. I told y'all about the football player. What he is, he's equivalent to that linebacker we lost from Cincinnati. That's what that is. All right, you want to talk about the running back? The running back is yeah. We need a little extra speedy back. That's good. It's good. We got him. That number 70. That guy we lost, Patterson. It don't matter. He, like I say, I saw him in the spring game. He wasn't gonna play this year no way, so it doesn't matter about him. So we might well bring in somebody that can play a bag up.
Okay.
We're going to need 10 offensive linemen at the end of the day. 10 or 11
right.
good players that can play on any given Saturday. We're going to need 10 or 11 offensive linemen that can play.
All right.
Defensive line, we're going to need about the same on them. We're going to be able, whatever rotation they try to have, a 3-man rotation or a 4-man rotation, we're going to have about same thing, about 10 or 11 good big bodies that can play.
I got one question for you,
That's
my guy.
plain to see.
What's up, Deezy?
If he just admitted that he didn't even know the linebacker was coming in, now how you comparing him to Jaheim Thomas from Cincinnati? That's my only question. Like, you just felt it in your bones, or
6'4",
like you had
220.
intuition?
6'4", 220. 6'4", 220.
Jaheim Thomas was 238 though.
Okay, but I said put 10 pounds on him. I said he's equivalent to the linebacker we lost from Cincinnati. That's what I said when I first got on. Put 10 pounds on him. He's the same player. I don't know how much dog he got, but that's what we talking about, the body type and what we gonna be looking at. He gonna be the same exact player.
Yeah, like I said, 20 pounds. Jaheim Thomas was 20. He was 240. So yeah, he ain't far off if he gained 20 pounds though, because that's how much Jaheim Thomas weighed, and he was 6'4".
He could get. I believe he could put 10 pounds over the summer. They could put 10 pounds on him over the summer.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hey, you know what I
10
think?
10 pounds of good muscle on him.
I think scout team the type of coach that look at the kids and be like, "Yeah, you the quarterback. You ain't never met this boy in his life. Yeah, you look like a wide receiver. Your daddy could catch, can't he? Like, bro, what are you? What? I rest my case.
Hey, this one thing I know, bro. Ever since I came on the show, I've been hated on. That's what I expect to the end. So, hey, like I say, I'm happy with all that. That just let me know I'm doing something right.
Hey, Scout King.
If I'm always gonna be the butt of the joke. Mm-hmm.
Scout King, you always welcome here on the Woo Pig podcast.
Man, you know you always welcome, bro. It's the barbershop, Scout King. You know how it go, man. Ain't nobody, man. We love it when you come on the show.
Hey, can I say one more thing? Can I say
yes,
one more
sir.
thing?
Yes.
Hey, I can't wait till the real bullets start flying.
Yes, sir.
Well, man, Scout King, we appreciate you coming on the show. I appreciate everybody for rocking out with us, man. And just kicking it with us on this Sunday night, man. We've been rocking with for 2 hours. I got one more super chat to read, and we're gonna come to DZ. We're gonna go to Box for his last thoughts, and then we're gonna let G shut it down for us. Hey, Chad Mackey said, "Man, Box won. Stop it. He dead. He wants to see it."
Box won that one.
Chad Mackey said, "Y'all want to see a dead body?
Y'all want to see a dead body? Hey, man, Box won that one."
Oh man, he needs some melatonin. Hey, Box. Well, before you get up out of here, man, you got anything you want to say to the people?
Hey, I just want to tell everybody, appreciate y'all for showing up. Don't forget, every show y'all put y'all questions in the comments so OD can do his thing. Appreciate y'all. Good night.
Yes, sir. Coach Box.
DZ.
Hey, man. Shout out to all our faithful hog Woo Piggers. You know, we love kicking it with y'all late nights, no matter what day it is, weekends, weekdays. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's good to be back, baby. Missed y'all. But we definitely a basketball school. I hate to tell y'all. So it is.
Bad,
what it is.
the bad little brother talking about he glad he hate he missed us. Look at it. he look bad, don't he? Y'all look at it. He look bad. It's him. It's him. Look at it. Y'all look at it. Yeah. He know we ain't even lying. That's the best name he could have. The bad little brother. We trying to help him. We trying to help. We get frustrated
when
with
you fighting your bad little brother and he gotta get the last word. Like we a basketball school.
This is him. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. So me and OD and a couple of us, light skinned Los and the paper player, the bandwagon, all of these guys, man, we have really taken DZ under our wing, man. And we really trying to help him. You know, because he really never had a really good father figure in his life. So, man, he found us late. You know what I mean? He found us, a few months ago. So, Facts. Man, we really, man, the truth behind the matter is we love him now. We've come to, all of us, me, OD, have come to really love him. And so his life is our life. So we, you know what I'm saying? When he go through stuff, we go through stuff. You know, it's a family. It truly is family. So when we say the bad little brother, we mean it. Do we not mean that, DZ?
Facts. Yeah.
It's the bad little brother.
We mean it. We
I make all
mean
the
it.
bonehead
I mean, y'all don't
decisions
know
for
what
sure.
go on in the background, man, with this little dude right here, man. We mean it, but we love him, so we joke about it. But it's the best name ever is the bad little brother. We love him.
Love y'all too, man.
G, man, take us out of here, man.
Hey, man, yo, I tell y'all what, man. I thought you would never ask. It's your boy G Holmes in the building, man, aka Big Sexy.
Oh my God.
Y'all know what it is. But the first things we're gonna do, man, we're gonna pay some bills. You know, some bills. We got bills around here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a Whoop It podcast, man. We have acquired bills. So let's get them paid. So what we want you to do is we want you guys to experience peace of mind with Insurance Max. These guys are your one-stop shop for home, auto, and commercial insurance. And we're talking about statewide. So don't wait. Call today for your free, no obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max. It's where protection meets affordability. So call now and you can safeguard what matters to you the most. You can call Wes, Caleb, or Sandy. The number 870-534-2823. Again, that number is 870-534-2823. And you already know, man, we got some OGs. I'm telling you. 3M Electric, the Woo Pig Podcast OGs. They are your trusted electrical contractors serving Northwest Arkansas, and they do both commercial and residential electrical contracting. These guys are SDVOSB. What does that mean? That is a service, disabled veteran-owned small business. These guys are both reliable and dependable, and no job is too big or too small. So when it comes to all of your electrical needs, man, give 3M Electric a call. That number, 479-408-9865. Again, that number is 479-408-9865. Hey, and you know what? We got a new sponsor. We're going to give a big shout out to Remax Platinum Realty. So are you guys looking to find your dream home or sell your property hassle-free? Look no further than Remax Platinum Realty, where client satisfaction is the top priority. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Melody, hey man, and her team, they're going to help you with all of your make your real estate journey smooth and successful. Ready to take the next step? I know you are. Contact Melody 501-366-4470. That's 501-366-4407. I'm telling you, let's go. So give all of our sponsors a call and let them know that the Woo Pig Podcast sent you.
Oh my God.
Man, we appreciate y'all kicking it with us, man. Man, it's late on Sunday night. You know, normally we don't do this on Sunday night, so it kind of throw me off. But I appreciate y'all standing in here kicking it with me, man. It's been good. It was a good show. Appreciate all the panel coming in, man. It's all love. It's all love. But look here, man. Y'all already know what your boy G Holmes like to say, man. I said what I said, baby. And we have.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Whoop Pig podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bag.